Good morning, everybody, and I'm delighted to be here. My name is Adrienne Gormley, and I'm the head of EMEA for Dropbox. And together with Meir Morgenstern, today we're just going to talk briefly about Dropbox in Israel, Dropbox, the direction that we're taking, and talk a little bit about the focus areas of the team here in Tel Aviv. So Israel is a super strong market for Dropbox. We have over 2.5 million registered users here in Israel, and by far, most of these users are here in Tel Aviv. Our office here is very significant, not just because it's our second largest international office, but because the team of engineers that work here do some amazing work on our Dropbox business product suite. The Israel office ensures that we have a competitive solution for some of the world's biggest and most sophisticated operations. Now, I think everybody here knows that Israel is a hotbed of impressive talent, and the innovation and the aiming higher that is happening here is super, super inspirational. And I think Dropbox wants to be here on the ground, tapping into that potential. So whether it is startups that are working in the collaboration space, or we're also at universities that are pioneering research in AI and fields like machine learning. Now, some of you may know our founder and CEO, Drew Houston, is an engineer and an MIT graduate. And Dropbox is fundamentally an engineering and product-led organization. 50%, half of our employees globally work in our engineering organization. And Israel, our office here in Tel Aviv, is the largest international engineering office. We invest more in research and development than we do in sales and marketing, 35% of our revenue. Now, that is almost unheard of in SaaS, software as a service-based companies. But we know that by investing in R&D, we're investing in our future and continued success and growth. Now, when I think about our sustained growth and our success, let me turn to the products. Many of you will know cloud storage, Dropbox associated with cloud storage, and indeed, we were the first company to bring cloud storage to the mass market. We invented the category file, sync, and share. But now we're at a different point. Now we have moved on from our file, sync, and share origins, and we're much more a place where more and more of the team's work gets done. We have recognized that our customers are getting as much value out of sharing and collaboration as they are from storage. And with that in mind, we've been building product and features and an ecosystem around what we call the 3 C's of collaboration. We think about the content that teams need when they're collaborating. We're thinking about the coordination that is needed when teams are collaborating. And we think about the communication that is required when teams are collaborating. And as you can see from this slide, we have built some deep integrations and partnerships with some amazing companies around those 3 C's in order to give our customers a great experience. But it's not just integration and partnerships. We're also building great features and products. For example, Dropbox Paper is a collaboration workspace where teams can stitch together all kinds of content. It might be photos or videos or sound files or Excel spreadsheets. And around that, we're able to put in action items, deadlines, owners. So Dropbox has really moved from keeping files in sync now to keeping teams in sync and keeping people connected with their most important information in work. Now, Dropbox has hundreds and thousands of business users. And in order to build great business products, we need great engineers. And so to tell you more about our great engineers here in Tel Aviv, please welcome Meir Morgenstern. Thank you.
Thank you, Adrienne. So yes, everybody, glad to see you. My name is Meir Morgenstern. I'm Dropbox Israel site lead. So our journey so we are located in Israeli Sarona. We are an R&D center. And our journey in Israel actually started 4 years ago when Dropbox acquired a company called Cloudon, a company that I founded. This was a great journey and experience, building Dropbox first R&D center outside of the US, which is a great learning. A company was demonstrating a lot of commitment to make this a successful remote site. And I have to say that looking backward, at the time that we've joined Dropbox, it was really hard for me to imagine the kind of impact that myself and the team can do on a global business like Dropbox and millions of users. I think one of the great things working for Dropbox and being an R&D center there is that the scale and the mission are so grand that you can do a significant impact by really influencing the way people are working and collaborating, which is what Dropbox is trying to do. And from the time that we've joined Dropbox, a lot of the focus in the way we develop products, and it's important to emphasize, is on the end-user experience. This is part of the DNA of the company, and as mentioned by Adrian, of the founders and Drew, we started as a kind of like company that is focused on the end user, and we continue with this. There was a lot of challenges through this journey, and we have this value of MIR within Dropbox, which push ourselves to the next peak, something that motivated me and the team and allow us to do, I think, great stuff. And Dropbox is still a small and agile company, which means that as an individual and office like us, we can do an impact, which is a great thing, and I think something that I appreciate. I would like to give you a snapshot on what is the team in Israel responsible and how what we are doing is important for Dropbox. So basically, we are owning and we were very instrumental in building Dropbox AdminX. We first launched it in 2016. And this is a rich set of admin tools that is targeting hundreds of thousands of customers, business customers, different sizes that are using a Dropbox business product. For example, recently we've launched a capability that's called multi-team admin, which means that if you have an organization where you have multiple Dropboxes teams in the organization, you can more easily understand and manage these teams. And this is a journey that we are doing in order to be able to support the most complex topologies and largest organizations, the kind of hundreds of thousands of users. And the team in Israel is actually leading this effort, which is great. And I want to mention something that is very important for us as an R&D center in Israel. Beside of building product and contributing to Dropbox business product, the other very important thing that we are doing here is the collaboration with the local startup community. For example, we are sponsoring Icon. This is a nonprofit organization that is based in the Valley in Israel and connecting startups and companies in Israel that wants to grow and operate in the US by providing them guidance and help doing so. So if you are such a startup or company, you can look for Icon program or the events that we are co-hosting with them, and we'll be happy to kind of like connect you. Also, we are very proactively looking for startups that are operating in domains that are very relevant for Dropbox, especially in the collaboration. So if you're doing something interesting on the collaboration space, please feel free to ping me afterwards. It'll be interesting to chat about this. And the last thing is just to say that as a team, we are growing and expanding very fast. We're hiring aggressively. So if you're interested, you can go to our website, look for some of the opportunities, and we'll be happy to engage. With that, I want to say that we are proud to be part of the Israeli tech community. Very happy to talk here in front of the audience. And with that, I would like to thank you and have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.